So joining us now, Guillermo Andrade, fashion designer and co-founder of 424, and Miguel Garcia Castillo, founder and principal of olabworks. Guys, great to have both of you here. Guillermo, let's start with you. You actually handpicked the first recipient of your mentorship program, Zach Merrican. So tell us a little bit more about the selection process here and sort of what you want in emerging designers to really learn about the industry here.
Okay. Well, the idea has always been to, identify talent, like-minded people who have a point of view and want to share it. And I felt that Zach really, had a lot of those qualities, including being able to take old things, create new things, and in a lot of ways give new life to things that other people don't really see the beauty in. And I mean, I really feel like that is a incredible quality to have, to be resourceful in a time where you really have to be. So Zach really stood out in that sense.
Yeah. So Miguel, how important is community support when it comes to scaling a brand here?
Yeah, listen, I think I think that the idea of community building is such an important piece, not only in fashion, but as we continue to build a community around supporting creative entrepreneurs looking to take a shot at their dream, right? So for us, whether it's the community of the 424 family, whether it's Guillermo and his incredible network and friends and family around the fashion industry, and the role that brands can play into this conversation, I think is absolutely massive, and is one that we're really proud to be tapping into a program like Guillermo's mentorship program.
Absolutely. So Guillermo, we know as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month going on right now, it's also kind of important to really highlight the pluses and the negatives and the roadblocks and all the great advancements that the Hispanic community does. What are some of the roadblocks that designers, especially Hispanic designers, face when they enter in the fashion space?
I think, to be fair, everybody faces the challenges in the fashion space. I would say particularly my experience here in LA, which is where I started to develop and sell my fashion. You realize that a lot of the people, a lot of the labor, a lot of the hands, a lot of the love that goes into making the actual products are majorly they're produced by Latin people. So I think the first step here has been, to show that we can share ideas, that we can tell our stories through these products. And I think that's the first step, and that's why we're here, to contribute. To contribute new ideas, and that alone can be very difficult. Me being from Guatemala, I was born there. I moved here. I can share. I share the same story with so many young Latin people in this country, and I think there's a sort of inherent roadblocks that come with our experience here in America. So I think moving beyond those is the first step.
Absolutely. So Miguel, what is some of your advice then for entrepreneurs out there maybe looking to create a stronger network within their industry here?
Yeah, listen, I think that's a really great question. I think simply because one of the biggest pieces that we see missing a lot of the times is that network environment, right? We hear so much around how can you successfully build a network that is not just about cold calling and reaching out to people and playing the game in the way that I think right now everybody's doing it, but I think it's a matter of nurturing real relationships. And I think really understanding where those relationships can come from, I think it's a really critical part of the conversation. It's something that as we work with a lot of these creative entrepreneurs, a lot of early stage companies, whether it's in fashion or other industries and categories, we really encourage them to build relationships first, and really things work out after that.
Guillermo, what would you like people and maybe our viewers who are watching this interview right now to take away from Hispanic Heritage Month this year? What do you want viewers to know and take away?
I would say pay attention. We're out of the shadows. We're coming and we're sharing our stories, and they are powerful and they're meaningful and they're incredibly relevant today. More than ever. So Spanish Heritage Month is actually, it's a new thing I'm contributing to. I've always felt like I just wanted to work as hard as possible so other people could could see that, certain things can be done. So we just continue to push forward and, let's really just leave behind the work that other people can follow, So open up the doors. That's what the month should do. The month should open up the doors.
Absolutely. So well said. Guillermo, such a pleasure to talk to you. Guillermo Andrade is a fashion designer and co-founder of 424, and Miguel Garcia Castillo is the founder and principal of CollabWorks. Gentlemen, such a pleasure to have both of you here. And guys, Cheddar is celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with a very special episode of All Hands. Coming up today, we're having authentic conversations highlighting the history, culture, and contributions of the Hispanic and Latinx community. It's coming up at 1 o'clock Eastern Time today. You do not want to miss it.